Hello, my name's Karen. I run a company called Kicked that helps parents and their children aged 14 to 19 years old build self-belief, use stress to perform at their best, and to learn from whatever happens in life, especially when things get tough, often around major exams or major life transitions. Today, I'm going to talk about what does it take to be positive, whatever happens. How can I be positive, whatever happens? What does it take for all of us, and especially for you? What does being positive mean to you? I believe it means choosing to believe that there's always a way to get things done, and it's possible to find it, and then doing something that takes you closer to this coming true. So what does it take to be positive? The truth is that all human beings are built to survive. That means you. You're already a survivor. You and your parents are the latest in 7,500 generations of survivors who've survived wars, pandemics like COVID and the Spanish flu, and avoided all manner of accidents. And how have these generations survived? By believing it's possible and doing what's needed. Survival means overcoming threats, and that means having positive beliefs that you can. All of us have early warning systems that help us to handle threats. This means we feel fear. Fears are not real, they're just thoughts. Fears are designed to help us survive and keep us safe. But remember, they're just thoughts. One thought leads to another, and this can become a habit over time. If you have negative thoughts, you can get into negative thought habits, and that can be really unhelpful and make you feel pretty rubbish. So repeating thought habits can be positive or negative. Worrying about what will happen tomorrow or thinking about what's gone wrong in the past distracts you from what you're doing right now. This can keep you feeling stuck in the negative effects of past worries and future fears, going round and round in circles and getting nowhere. The truth is, you have 100% control over your brain. This means you can choose what you think and believe. If you believe something possible, it becomes possible for you. The same way, thinking negative thoughts stops you feeling great. It's your choice. So what gets in the way of the positive thoughts? In a word, gremlins. Gremlins have you worry about what could go wrong or what has gone wrong in the past. This puts you into a negative thought spiral. And remember, this is just about thoughts. Nothing's actually happened yet. Now you know this, you have a choice. You can change your thoughts from negative to positive by choosing to. So how do you get back into a positive spiral if a gremlin already has its hooks into you? Whenever you notice a negative thought habit creeping in, it's time to stop and take control of your thoughts and your actions. Here are 7 easy steps to help you become more positive at any time. First of all, notice the gremlin. Notice the negative thought that you're having. Next, welcome the gremlin. Listen to it. What is the gremlin saying? You don't need to agree with it, just listen. Gremlins like to be heard. If you try to shut them up, they will only shout louder. Remember, a gremlin is actually trying to help you. More on this in a minute. Next, list down all of the things that the gremlin is telling you, all of the negative thoughts, all of the negative words. If it's being negative, let it be negative and write it down. Get everything out onto a big piece of paper. Stand back. What's the gremlin really trying to tell you? How is it trying to help you? Remember, the truth is about gremlins, that they're just trying to help you survive. They just go about it in a very unhelpful way. Now it's time to thank the gremlin for their help. Scrunch up the piece of paper with all of the negative thoughts on it and throw it away. Next, it's time to choose your positive belief. Let's use an example. Many people believe they're not very good at maths. So a positive belief might be to choose to think, I am good at maths, or I can be good at maths. Imagine what that would feel like. When you choose your positive belief, write down the following. I believe that ... can happen. Read it aloud to yourself 3 times, and remember, you're just changing your thoughts. Next, it's time to take an action. You've chosen to believe that you can be good at maths. So the question is, what actions are likely to get you there? Write down as many things as you can think of that will help that belief come true. For example, if you want to be good at maths, perhaps you need somebody to help you to explain fractions or how to add up and take away. Perhaps you need to practice doing fractions. Maybe you need to test yourself on fractions. Make a list of all of the things that you would need to do. Once you've got your list together, it's time to circle the top 3 things that you believe will help you get the result you want. Then you pick one action, and you're going to do that one straight away. Now it's time to look at the results. As a result of doing what you've chosen, you can now do fractions. Notice that now your belief that you can potentially do maths is starting to come true. You've taken one small step to becoming better at maths. And this means you're already in a positive spiral of thoughts, actions, and behaviors. You're taking positive actions one step at a time. So in summary, to move from a negative thought process to a positive set of feelings, there are 7 steps. First of all, noticing that you're getting stuck in negative thinking. Second, noticing that there's a gremlin present and welcoming it. Listening to what it has to say and writing down everything that it has to tell you. Next, it's choosing to believe something positive. Notice that every belief is the opposite of the negative belief that you had before. Then you choose a series of actions that will make the positive belief come true. Do an action and notice the result. The most important thing to remember is that you are in control. You can choose one positive belief and take one small positive action at any time. One solid step at a time will get you from where you are today to the belief you want to have tomorrow. Being positive is just a mindset, your mindset.